our community is not as positive as I put it out to be. I wanted to talk about the state of our community. The state of your community, or whatever your community is, reflection yan ng creator, like whoever is nurturing the community. I think I'm starting to realize, and I see it a little bit clearly after sorting through my own issues. I've been kind of going through a few things and been trying to really focus on growing, healing myself, and bettering myself. I think our community is not as positive as I put it out to be. Because I say we're a positive community. Di ba sinasabi ko yan? Positive tayo. We come from a positive place. I will not... Basta lahat naman, halos lahat, it comes from a positive place. I don't think that's necessarily true for a good amount of the comments I see. Because one thing that I know that I have na issue ko talaga, I've always felt that I was inadequate growing up. So I had a need for validation from others. I never really stopped to think what I might like. I was really very much focused on what other people might like. Not to say that the hobbies I do now and the things I do now, I'm not passionate about. Actually, I love what I do, pero I do have that weakness and that part of me for sure. A need for validation from people, because I thought that that's where I will feel that I'm enough from just other people's validation. And I'm sure a lot of people in entertainment can relate to this. A lot of people, even not in entertainment, can relate to this. I definitely have that issue and I can see it. Dati kasi hindi ko makita eh. So, syempre, if you don't see it, if you don't accept it, and you don't understand it, then wala ko magagawa. It's like normal for you. You think you're not doing it for validation. You even claim to not do it for validation. But until the day you actually see yourself for you and accept yourself for who you are and where you are and your weaknesses, and lahat ng mga, all the good, the bad, the ugly, all those things that we try to run away from, you won't see it. I do not feel that our community is as positive as I would like it to be. And that's my fault. This is my fault. This is what I allow. Responsibilidad ko to. And I've always wondered why a lot of people through private messages check in for me. Eri, okay ka lang ba sa ginagawa nila? Okay ka lang ba sa inaano nila? And I'm like, why are they asking? I'm like, no, it comes from a positive place, Until I had a talk with my wife. I'm like, they're saying, Drooly, that's what she calls me. Not everyone's coming from a positive place. It really isn't. There are some there that definitely want and see you for who you are, but this part of you, the need for validation, that part of me is nurturing this side of my community. And that's my fault, This is not anyone's fault. I'm not calling anyone out. I am just recognizing the state of our community, of my community. I recognize what it is. And Hostisya para sa Kalbo was great. That went viral. And naturally, if you have validation issues and you go viral, you try to extend it for as long as you could, because it's nice to be liked by so many people. It's nice to get all this attention. If you have a need for validation and you don't even wonder if that's good for you or not, you just like it because that was your goal. You get all this validation from people, and yeah, you're like, I just kept it going for too long. And actually, Hostisya para sa Kalbo and all of those things, honestly, the best thing about that in those early few years when it did go viral was the kind of relationship I had with my wife.
Nag-aaway po kayo ng wife nyo, saan po kayo natutulog? Sa labas o sa egg tray? Saan ako natutulog? Sa bed pa din na. Hindi mo lang pinapansin na. You turn away na. Ganyan yung magtampo. Ganun, kumaganon yan. Hindi napapansin. Pati anak ko ganyan, umiikot ng ganun.
I ignore him.
Sinisipa-sipa pa ka ng konti. Dami nang ginawa niya. The things you did before nung galit sa akin.
So many.
Nilalagyan ng what? You put
We'll
stuff.
tell them another time.
Pagising ko, ang When I woke up, ang daming langgam. I remember that. She did something to my shirt.
I wiped his shirt with pee, like dog pee, let it dry outside.
That was a dark time. That was back then, and then let's not get
What I have with my wife. Making my wife laugh out loud was the best part of all of that. And I think that really, yun talaga yung pinakamagandang part ng hostisya para sa kalbo. It was always with my wife, if you noticed. What I have with my wife. What I have with my wife is the only and one of the only, probably the only decision I made that had nothing to do with validation. That is the decision I am proudest of. I wanted to be with this person. It was so hard. We both had a lot of issues, demons that would destroy each other. But we focused on it, and I fought against every ounce of who I was then so that I could be with this woman, this person that I've married, my best friend. How can you figure out kung ano talaga yung gusto ko para sa community natin if I'm too focused on thinking about kung anong gusto nyo? How can I focus on what I like? What I actually like, what I actually want to do, what I like, me, if I'm too focused on thinking about what other people might like? You will never find it. That's why I was always wondering, ano kayong gusto ko? I had no answer because I was too focused on thinking about, and I'm very good at it. I am very good at it. I've lived that way my whole life. I know how to do it. It's part of what I know, how to put things together. And I use that gift of mine to use it for validation. I know how to put things together. I'm good at it. Alam ko yung gusto nyo and I can give it. But I never stop to think what I like for myself. I'm doing this because I just wanted to address the state of my community, the state of our community. I really want to start doing things that I like to do. I have no idea how to do that right now, but I will find it. I want to nurture, I would truly want this to be a positive community. I want to talk to like-minded people like myself. I want to gather that community. If you are part of that and you want to be part of that, wonderful. But if you came here for different reasons, for more negative reasons, or you want to compensate for the same thing that I probably am battling or similar thing that you're battling, I really don't want to nurture that because I can handle the kalbo jokes because I think I'm pretty secure with myself. I just have a need for validation, but not everyone can handle the kalbo jokes. Not everyone can handle the comments that were thrown at me. I don't want to encourage that. I don't want the next generation to see that and say, ay, okay lang yan kasi ganun, but I don't want my son to see that. Like he says, Daddy, why is everyone joking about your hair and how you look and this and all of that? In this way, in a manner, the manner can be really, I see it for what it is. A lot come from really nice or nagpapatawa lang talaga, but a lot I can see where the negative feelings are and I'm just like, it's not the kind of example I want to set, and it's not the kind of community I want to, it's not what I want to build. It's not what I want to nurture. It's my fault that this is the state. When I'm trying to talk to you properly, it's like 80-90% kalbo jokes. That's me. That's what I put attention to. Kasalanan ko yan. I want to start thinking about what I might like to build, actually like to build. But I am in a process of healing. I am in a process of figuring things out. I'm in a process of sitting with my demons, sitting with it. Sitting with it, just accepting it and trying to respond with love and wanting to heal. I have no idea what to do, but I just know what I don't want. The current state of our communities, I don't want it. I want to build something else. If you've been part of this journey and if you want to continue, wonderful. If this is not what you're looking for, that's fine as well. Kasalanan ko naman kung bakit tayo nandito. I just wanted to share. I wanted to talk to you guys the way I actually want to talk to you guys. This is it. Thank you for being part of the journey. And I'm sorry for I didn't want to nurture the negativity that kind of I didn't want to nurture what part of what this community actually is. I didn't want to nurture that, but that's my fault. And I'm just trying to do something else. But yeah, thank you for being part of this, and let's see where things go.